There we go. We are now recording. Okay, so we're searching the groups. So when you click on this little crosshatch, this little pop-up window opens up with all these little icons.
Yep.
And you click on the little men by the word groups. Go in there.
Yeah.
And then your groups will be listed. And then if you've requested to join groups, those are listed under the other side. And these are groups that you've asked to join, but nobody has accepted you into them yet.
Mm-hmm.
And see this little button down here where it says search, this little blue word?
Yeah.
Other trusted communities that share and support your goals. You click on search.
So what if I have two that are in requested that I haven't been accepted to yet? Do I request again?
No, just withdraw your request for a little while and then go back and ask again, and maybe in a couple of days.
How do I withdraw it? Because I can't even see.
Oh, okay. So here's my groups. Oops, sorry, this is my search thing.
This is a weird, all right, I got it. I found it.
Okay, so you go into the ones where you've asked people to connect. So you click the requested ones, and then you click on whichever group it is that you want to withdraw. These are all big groups, and I really want to get into these groups. But if they're not accepting your request, you just click withdraw request right here.
Okay.
And that while we're here, I'm going to bring up one more thing. We'll go back into groups right away. You have to go into my network on a regular basis. And so I'm going to accept these two connections, and I will send them a message later. But when there's nobody in there that's requesting to connect, this word manage shows up.
Where? Oh, okay.
If
yeah.
you click on manage, then you can go into where your invitations that you have sent out.
Yeah.
So you've sent invitations to connect to these people. So you want to search people first. And you scroll way down to the bottom. And you go to the very last page. And scroll down to the very bottom again. And start deleting or withdrawing the requests for anybody who's 2 weeks old or older.
Right. Okay. Now tell me again how to get to that.
Okay.
It's under my network.
Yeah. So you go to my network. And then there are no pending invitations because you saw me. I just accepted a couple. Then you go to manage. And you go to sent on the left. And you make sure it's on people. So I've got 515 people that I've sent invitations to, right? Mm-hmm. And you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom because there's 100 people per page here. And you click on the last number at the bottom and scroll down again. And so you want to delete all the people that you've invited 2 weeks ago or further out. So 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. You want to withdraw those. So you click withdraw. And you keep doing that until you don't see any more 2 week ones. You follow?
Yes.
So I've just recently cleaned this out. I went and cleaned it out yesterday. So I only had 3 that were 2 weeks old or more. And then you have to clean this little box out down in the bottom left.
What is that? What is it? I can't read it.
Yeah, you have to then.
That little box. Yeah, that little box shows up when you start withdrawing connection requests. And sometimes this plays tricks with you. And so I will go to the page next to it, scroll all the way down, and then I'll move over to that last page again. And then sometimes it will show me some 2 week or 3 week people that somehow it jumps around. Mm-hmm. So just to warn you, that might happen. Okay, so that shows you how to clear your cache, so to speak. So
how did you clear the businesses out when how did you clear that out to withdraw a business or a
withdraw from being with the business?
Yeah, a group
okay,
or
so
whatever.
You go into your groups.
Yeah.
And if you want to withdraw your invitation, so you've requested, you're talking about request to connect?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Request to join a group.
I hear you.
And then you click on the group in the list, and then you click on withdraw request.
Okay.
I have like so many people. I guess it doesn't matter.
So many people in that my network.
Yeah, because I've never done this. I've never cleaned it out.
Yeah, it needs to be cleaned out. So I do it usually of an evening when I'm sitting watching a movie with my husband. I don't have to really concentrate.
Right.
And that's when I do mine. So I'm not going to withdraw this request at this moment. And then you can hit this back arrow as well to take you back where you want to go. So let's go into your groups here now. So these are once you get accepted into some groups, you want to start working with them, right? So this is I'm the owner of this group, Digital Consumer Marketing.
Hi.
And I've got 3 requests to join. So because I own the group, I can see this little window on the side. So I'm just going to put
in so much pain. No, it's downstairs.
Okay.
Just bring me the bottle, please.
Okay. So you can click on here where you see all.
Oh, wait a minute.
And the reason I'm using a group that I manage or that I own is because I want to show you a trick.
Where are you now to see all? I'm sorry. Where are you at? What's your?
See this see all? See where my little hand is?
Yeah, but what page are you on?
I'm on the home page.
Oh, on a home page. Okay.
Not the home page up here. I'm on the home page of the group that I'm in.
Okay, the group.
So I clicked on I went into the groups, chose one of the groups, and this is the one I chose.
Okay, all right.
And so I've got a background banner on my groups.
Yeah, I like that. If not us, who, if not when.
Yeah. So then you click on see all.
Mm-hmm.
And this will show you all the members of your group.
Thank you. Hey.
So you've got all the members of your group. Now you can search the members. There's over almost getting close to 7,000 members in this group. So you want to start searching for people. So use the alphabet. So and don't start with A, because most everybody starts with A. You can start in the middle somewhere. Start with O. And as soon as you type in O, the computer looks for all the people in that group that have O. And this number is much easier to search through, right?
So you're looking for, which people are you looking for? Or people
so you're looking for people that are would be probably your ideal clients.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So you look a little bit at their name. Most of the time when I see somebody's headshot and their name, and they look like they're from another country, and whatever it is, like for instance, World Financial Group might not be registered in that country, right?
Right.
So you want to make sure that you choose people from countries that you're registered.
The only thing is we have a lot of immigrants here, which is fine.
That's right. So if you're unsure, then you go to their name, right click, and you have this pop-up menu. Click on open link in new tab. See up here where it's opening in a new link.
Where? No, so where? Wiggling
up
mouse.
at the top, up at the very top.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, so you can find your spot, yeah.
And he's in Nigeria. So are you in Nigeria?
No, no.
So you want to just close out of that one.
Right.
And E.B. O'Neill, Senior Director, Acquisition Retention. Okay, let's just see where she's from. And you check the box. It's opening up and you quickly see where they're from. United States. So you are registered in the United States, right?
Yeah.
So you could basically reach out to her. You can either send her a direct message.
Right.
But you can't unless you're on a paid platform here.
Okay.
So what you have to do is you have to go back, close out of this and go back to EB. And the reason you do this right click thing and open up a new tab is it keeps your spot here.
You're right. Yeah.
Right? You don't have to scroll around and try and find where's EB again.
Yeah.
So you go back into the group and you can just click on message. So you don't have to be connected to the people in the groups.
Right.
You can write her a message. You say, EB, I noticed that you're involved with acquisition and retention. I'd love to know more about what you do. And I'd love to connect. And then you click on, you send that message. So I can say, let's connect.
So we can message her in the groups, but you can't message her one-on-one. That's what you're saying.
You can, you're messaging her one-on-one right now, but
inside the group.
You open her in the group only. If
yes.
you open her profile, you can't direct message her on the free platform.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. So just let's connect and then I just signed Christine, and then you can click send.
Right.
And then when it's sent, you get a little blue man.
Right.
And you click that little blue man. Now I've reached my limit for the week, so I'm going to get this little message showing up. So it's not going to send a connection request for me, but you can until you start getting these little messages, and then you just stop sending the connecting part. But you can send this message with it, whether you ask to connect or not. Okay,
but now a question. So now let's say she responds to me, but if I'm not on a paid platform, will I get the response, or can I go back to her? Or do I have to go back to the group? How does that work?
Okay, so it works for whether you're on a free platform or a paid platform. You can send that message. Now I'm going to go through my messages here on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And you'll see, let's go to someone that says, message request accepted. So I sent him one of these messages, right?
Okay.
And he accepted my request.
Okay.
And so now I can send him a message. Thank you for accepting my request, my message request.
Yeah.
Feel free to connect for ease of communication, and
right.
So we can find out how we can network here on LinkedIn.
But how do we connect? Okay, so I'm just saying, if somebody's not on a paid platform, can you then connect without being in the group?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
After they've given you permission?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's accepted this, and so then I just have a little message that I put together. And I'll show you my message. Thanks for accepting my message request. If you would like to request a connection, please feel free to do so. LinkedIn tells me I've reached my limit for the week and will not let me request connections for a bit. Then I would love to learn more about what you do and how we might network here on LinkedIn. Make it an awesome day, Christine.
Oh, okay.
And so people are mostly very positive about connecting on LinkedIn. And you'll get some people who say, no, thank you. Mm-hmm. So what? Don't take it personally.
No.
Right.
They just don't understand the importance of networking.
How many connections are you allowed?
30,000.
You're allowed, it's different. When you're first getting started and you haven't been active on your profile, you have to be very careful that you don't try to invite more than 25 people a day.
Okay.
But as you get more active, the algorithms will expand and let you invite a few more people and a few more people. So I would just stick with trying to invite 25 people a day for the first 2 weeks. And then maybe try to do 30 people a day for the next 2 weeks. And then maybe 35 people a day for the next 2 weeks. And the thing is, if you invite like 100 people to connect with you every day, You have so many people that are responding to you. It's hard to stay on top of it all.
It is, yeah, it would be, yeah.
Right? So I'm finding that I've been as high as inviting 120 people in one day to connect with me, and then I've been up until midnight trying to follow up with them all.
So you're, because you want to be responsive.
That's right. You don't want just to be going connect.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you build a relationship with those people.
Right.
And build some trust.
Right.
And I find that the ones that are most likely to say no, thank you, aren't guys. Guys, they think differently. They don't realize so much about relationship building.
Right.
Women do. Women are more into relationships. There's nothing against it. We're made different for a reason.
Okay.
I haven't discovered it yet, but one day I will. So this guy has accepted my message. I sent him a direct message through the groups. And now I can respond to him with, thanks for accepting my message. And then I can tell him about one of my things here that I've got saved. So I have 14 different businesses that I manage, right? 14 different streams of income. And so after reading his profile a little bit more, I can decide whether I want to talk to him about crypto or whether I want to talk to him about health and wellness or what I want to do, right? And some of the people, I just talked to them about the bump card. So, are there any questions?
No, I have to get on there and play before I have questions.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll save this and I'll send it to you, okay? So.
I have 89 people. It's going to be 100 here that I've withdrawn.
Cool.
Because
you're clicking.
they're not responding.
That's right.
Some of them are marketing people that I know.
Yeah,
you know, but
part of that is not because they're ignoring you. Part of it is that they don't realize the value of LinkedIn and they're not on there. A lot of people, even though LinkedIn launched in 2001, it's still pretty much really young. A lot of business people are just starting to learn the value of LinkedIn.
You know, one man I worked with when I was at Leduc Truck over there, Leduc Moving Storage, I was there for like 18 years, and he was our sales guy kind of. And well, he was getting tired of being where he was at and didn't agree with a lot of the policy. It was time for him to move on, right? So he started using LinkedIn, and we sat and we went for lunch a couple times, and he was telling me about it. He says, you know what? I connect with people on LinkedIn, and he says, and he would arrange, and they'd go and meet and have lunch together and coffee and exchange business ideas. And he grew, and he did leave, and he got a fantastic job. But he said, I built that up by just meeting with other business people, and I actually met for lunch and coffees, and they were complete strangers, and met through LinkedIn.
So here's the secret to LinkedIn and the secret to business online. You build the relationship online, but real business gets done face to face.
Yeah.
And it can be
or over Zoom.
It can be face to face on a Zoom nowadays. It's Zoom or FaceTime or Hangout, Google Hangout or Skype. Yeah. And some people like the phone still.
Yeah.
But most of us like to see each other's tells. We like to see the eyes and the mouth and the eyebrows, you know, what your eyebrows are doing when you're talking.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I find that hard too, sort of when I'm doing a presentation on Zoom, because you share your screen, right? And then the people are just little wee widgets in the side, and you can't tell whether they're leaning in and listening or whether they're going like this or what they're doing. Yeah. It's hard to tell because you're focusing on the screen. And so, Zoom's not perfect. It's easy, but it's not perfect.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So there are 4 key things that we need to be doing every day. We need to be inviting people to connect with us.
Okay, inviting, all right.
Yeah. And number 2, we need to be sending a thank you for connecting.
Okay. Oh.
And number 4, we need to be congratulating. So I'm going to show my screen again.
I only heard 3.
I got inviting, sending, thank you for connecting. What else did you say?
So inviting,
Yeah.
Thank you for connecting and sending in your notifications. You'll see where people have, they're celebrating.
Oh, look in notifications. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you look in your notifications and you congratulate people.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. So notifications. The first one is inviting, and then what's the last one?
Inviting, responding, and then you can congratulate. So invite, respond, or thanks for the connection. And then
look at notifications.
And the last one is endorse.
Oh, endorse.
Endorse people. So the way you endorse people is you go into your My Network and you see all your connections up here, see?
Yeah.
You click on connections and it opens up all your connections. Yeah. And then you take this little button on the far right.
Yeah.
And you pull it all the way down and you have to scroll down until you get, so these are 6 days ago, and you go out all the way down until you find the ones that are a week ago. And I always write the name of the person, the last person that I endorsed the day before. So the last person I endorsed yesterday was Barbara Fisher, and there she is right there. And so now I can go in and I can endorse the rest of these people.
So you know where you, so you do that, so you know where you left off.
Yeah, I did. That's the only thing the only time I write down names of people, so that I know where to start from the next day. It just saves me time.
Yeah.
And so you can go in and you can endorse these people and give them some value. What have you got that you can give them that's of really great value? If you got a special quote of the day, or if you got a special read magnet that you have, that you've created, that you can give them. And
but you don't just endorse for one of their skills. You're saying too, what?
So let's see. I'm going to go back to
pulling up maybe
Barbara Fisher. So I'll go. So here's Barbara.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll show you. I endorsed her.
For what? Oh. Oh, you write something out.
Yeah. Now I endorsed her actually yesterday. She was the last person I endorsed yesterday. And she said, "I'm confused, Christine. How can you endorse me for skills you don't know I have?"
Oh, wow.
I told her my story. And I said, I used to tell clients, I understand, I used to feel the same. And I told her my story. Have I told you gals my story?
No.
About endorsing? Because every once in a while, it doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while somebody will say this. What are you endorsing me? We haven't done
Oh, I know the story.
Yeah. And so I was invited to the Vancouver.
Right.
A big LinkedIn convention at Vancouver, and there all of a sudden at the end of the convention there's my headshot on both sides of the stage.
Yeah.
And they invited me up to the stage and gave me an award for having the most endorsements of anyone in BC, and I about fell off the stage.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
And you know, and I had been telling everybody, oh, don't endorse people unless you know them or you know I've done business with them. And here I have all these endorsements. Well, the reason I used to do that is because people used to just connect with me, and then right away, all of a sudden, they were endorsing me for stuff. Yeah. And so I realized after they explained to me then, endorsements are really good because when somebody endorses you, LinkedIn then shows you to more people, way more people. Oh. So the average, when you do a post on LinkedIn, your post gets shown to 2 to 4% of your connections on LinkedIn. Not very many, but it's twice as many as your posts get shown to on Facebook.
Yeah. Even if all you do is share, same thing or no? If you share something, is it the same as?
If you share, yeah, sharing is, and the more you share though, and the more active you are, when you see posts on LinkedIn that you think are really great, You want to like them, you want to comment on them, and you want to share them.
Yeah, I've been liking and sharing. I haven't been maybe complimented sometimes.
Yeah, do a few of those every day.
Yeah.
And then, so let's see if I can go into one of my LinkedIn's here. You can go into posts and activity.
Oh, wow.
And you can see all of your activity in here. So these are all the posts that I've liked, commented on and shared, right? And some of them in the groups you can't share. They won't let you share, but you can like them and comment on them. So this is one of my posts. And so, and it just went up. So this is something that I shared.
Can you
I share things that I think people that are connected to me might enjoy.
Yeah. Can you share things from that site that you gave us about famous quotes? Are you allowed to share those?
Oh yeah. If you go into that site, famous quotes with pictures, you can go and just be careful that you make sure there are no watermarks on them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. If there's watermarks on them, that's a paid picture and you don't use it.
Oh.
Even though they say free posts with pictures, there's a whole bunch of paid stuff in there. You have to sort of scroll down a few rows before you get to all the free stuff. And even then you have to make sure that you double check for watermarks. In fact, if you want, I'll go in and show you.
Yeah, show us a watermark.
Yeah. So you have tons of topics that you can choose from, right?
Yeah.
It's wonderful, but you have to go into the images and see some of these images you got to be really careful that these look like they're mostly all free and you should be okay with using them.
Is it say free? I can't.
But these, no, they're okay. There's no watermarks on any of these. No.
What is that site? Oh, that's just free quotes.
Yeah, free quotes with pictures. And you can just get all the images you want.
Could I use one of these as my, that banner?
Like this? You're looking at this one?
Yeah, let's just say.
Sure.
Can you make it fit though? Can you adjust them?
That's the only thing. You'd have to see if it fits your.
Oh, you're kidding. So we can change your banner out. We can change with one of these.
Yeah. Well, here's a better idea. If you go to Canva.
I went there and
they have banners for LinkedIn and Facebook already there.
Yeah. That
you can choose a banner and just do some minor editing and you've got it all ready to go.
You know what? I went there and I don't know what I was just looking for my initials. You said to put my initials in the middle of my thing, but I couldn't. I wanted to change what they had. They just had one, and I wasn't having any luck. And I thought, well, maybe I don't know who's going to be on the call next week. If you have anybody else with me, maybe you could help me with that. I don't know. Okay.
Sure, remind me.
If there's no one else on the call, I don't know.
Yeah.
Secret
so
meeting.
You just have to go through these. Most of them are really good. They don't have watermarks. Yeah, but every once in a while, now I would be hesitant to use this one because it looks like it might have watermarks. See all these little circles?
Oh,
I don't know if it, yeah.
I don't know. But you have to be really careful. And there are some different types of searches that you can do, but you just make sure that they're truly free. Yeah. They're beautiful. Some of them are just gorgeous.
Yeah. So you can take this and put it on a daily post.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I always make sure I can read it too. Like I can't read this.
No.
The script is so bizarre. But I try to make sure I can read them. And I try not to do really long ones. I try to do shorter ones. So every day is a good day to be alive, whether the sun's shining or not. That's just sort of like an everyday one. So you can right click and then you save image as,
Yeah.
And you go, it'll take you to your pictures.
Yeah.
Or your folders. And I always save them in my pictures. Get up here, come on, pictures, there we are. Pictures. And I have files set up in my picture files.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I just go into the marketing mentress. And so I'm going to do a new folder because I've got May coming up. May 2021. Open. Come on. Okay, so there's the file. So now I'll put May 1. So May 1, and then to save it. So that is now saved in my pictures file. Okay. So when I go into my Sprout Social, and I open up Sprout Social, which is my auto posting platform that I use.
Jeez, you've been at this a while.
Hello. And I go into my Sprout Social, and I want to schedule that post to go out. So I usually just go in and I save a whole bunch, all the way, 30 of them. I get 30 days.
And then you just post.
And then I just schedule posts. So I just go into my Sprout Social, and I hit the picture, upload image, and that's going to take me to my picture file. So I've got to make sure that I go into marketing interest. I don't want to go into LinkedIn. Go down to May. Where's May 2021? There's my picture. And so then I get a bigger one that I can see, and I type in what this says. Every day is a good day to be alive, whether the sun's shining or not. And then you can have Pinterest. You can have it go up on your Pinterest.
Oh my goodness.
So you can take and you can just copy this.
Are you not copying the picture? You're copying the text?
I'm just copying the text because it has to go as a title on your Pinterest.
Oh, I see. On Pinterest. Okay.
Yeah. So then I want to choose the board. I'm going to put it on my marketing interest board. And the URL has to be picked from your Pinterest site. And then you go down and you choose the date. So we're on the 29th, this is the 30th, but this is going to go out on the 1st of May, which is a Saturday. So I think I'll do it for 10 o'clock in the morning because people don't get up early on Saturday. Usually, I'm going to do AM. And then I'm going to click schedule. And voila, that post will automatically go out through all my social media. And I'll show you how I know. I've got all my social media connected up here. So I've got 9 different platforms all connected. I've got my Twitter, several different Facebook pages, my LinkedIn profile, and my company page.
Where did you do this? On what? Where is that? On what platform? On what? To connect them all like that? Is that
Sprout Social is the name of the platform.
Oh, it's Sprout Social. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can try it for free for 30 days. Usually that, I think they still have that.
Okay.
But it is if you want to have a really good auto posting platform, you have to pay for it now.
Yeah.
And this costs me $100 a month, but boy, it saves me so much time. And I've got stuff going out through all my social media all the time. And people think that I'm this really busy person working at my desk all the time. And I'm at meetings, I'm on Zoom calls, I'm not posting all the time. I just take one day and schedule a bunch of posts, and then I like and share, comment on other people's posts.
Right.
So the rule of 10 posts is 6 of the posts out of every 10 posts that you put on your social media, LinkedIn specifically, out of every 10 posts, not one day, but every 10 posts. So say you're doing 10 posts a week, right? To start off with. 6 of those are shares, reposts, quotes, the quotes that I showed you.
Right.
YouTube, on a Saturday or a Sunday, I might post something from the piano guys.
Yeah.
I really like them because they're pretty, what do you call them? They're more classic in their presentation, so they reach and resonate with a bigger audience.
Great. Okay.
Or something from Simon Sinek. He has some great talks that he's done on TED Talks. And I really like I follow a lot of Simon Sinek's stuff. But those are some of the things that are somebody else's that you can share or repost, right?
Right.
And then 3 out of 10 are your own thing.
3 are what?
3 are your own creation. So they're articles that I usually publish an article every week on LinkedIn. And you can get great pictures. You can go into these quotes with pictures, and you can get free pictures to put on your LinkedIn posts.
Right.
I pay for a platform. I pay for my pictures from Dreams Time because I want very professional looking photos on all my stuff. So if you were to go in and look at all my activity, I'm going to stop sharing here. You would go look at all my activity. You would see that all my articles that have been posted or published on LinkedIn have really professional pictures, and it's because I use Dreams Time and I pay for them.
Right. Okay. No, that sounds good. Okay.
And then 1 out of 10 posts is a pitch.
Is a what?
A pitch.
A pitch. Oh, like a.
Yeah. So here's the thing. And this is what I found out with a lot of financial planning companies, and car dealerships are really bad for this. Mortgage brokers are really bad for this.
So what's
network marketers are really bad for this. They pitch all the time. See my new this, buy my new this, come to my this. We have a sale on this. Come and check out our new whatever vehicles, you know. And it's all pitch.
Right.
And it turns people off. You feel like you're being slapped in the face.
Yeah, you're trying to sell them something. I know.
That's right. And so what you have to be careful with is if you want to use some of the stuff that WFG has on their website, because a lot of these companies have things already prepared for you to put up and post.
We do have some, yeah.
Yeah. So I would only post 1 out of every 10 posts of theirs, because they're all talking about WFG, right?
Yeah, they talk about like how money works and different things. They've got little short videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can post that on there, can't I? Like
you can.
Yeah.
And so you have to just look through it and really think about, okay, are they pitching in this, or are they just talking to relating or building a relationship, right? Yeah. Because here's what people want. They want to be educated and informed and entertained just a tad.
So you want to be educated, informed, and
entertained. So you really need to know your audience. You really need to know who's your ideal audience. What is their pain? What is their why?
Yeah.
Why are they looking? Why would they be wanting to come and join you? Why would they want to be doing business with you?
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. Hopefully this week.
Okay? We're overtime here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are. I know. And I've got to run.
So, Krista, I'm going to invite you to come to the next session. I don't know.
I don't know if she's there, actually. Yeah.
So she's going to be goodbye for today.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll have to say goodbye for today.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
We'll work some more on next week.
Great. Thank you, Christine.
You're very
Okay.
welcome.
All right.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.